update. I was trying to do a live stream yesterday up on our place in East Texas. We were out there harvesting chestnuts yesterday, and we got just a few of them. Wanted to do a little video of just a small bit that we got. I got to husk these, shook a lot of these down. Some of them were starting to fall, and the critters have been eating on them. But we went and collected a few yesterday on the place, and see how some of them starting to open up, some of them are starting to drop. There's 3 good nuts in there. Uh, but I'm gonna get these out of the birds later on so we can sell some of them. Got some orders from people wanting to buy some, and so basically we're gonna be making a few trips up the next few weeks to chestnuts, but wanted to just show some other things that we doing here besides the chestnuts and grow here at our home in Huffman. Then I grow a lot of other different trees, and these are some big trees that I got growing, and I got all kind of stuff growing around here. But at some point, I'm gonna start selling cuttings from some of these trees. But I got so many different varieties. I got so I probably got like so far just 20 some varieties of figs. Like this one here, it's a white Madeira. It's a couple of them over there in big pots. Stick over there because I got raspberries and blackberries growing all over here, and they grew fairly thick. But this here is uh, this one is a LSU Gold, and the one next to it is an Italian 258, and it's swelling up a couple of good sized figs there that'll be here in the next few days. And here the turkey's back there gobbling. And of course, it's got to put it with the main crop that grew over the last couple of months or so. I mean, it should be ripening. Well, last month and a half. These are some little trees. Some of them gonna sell when we sell chestnuts. A lot of people asking for tree seedlings, so I'm gonna start selling some of those seedlings. But others are gonna go get planted on our place up in East Texas. But this here is a fig. This is the name of the fig. Doing something strange, but this fig here, another fig grower here that I watch every now and then, and I decided to order these and check and see what they were about. It's got a few little figs on it. So that's a white Madeira, Panavino white. This is a Negra de Achde fig. And so it's got a few figs on it. I got this earlier this year as maybe a foot tall, a foot and a half tall cutting, and back in June, May or June, and look at it now, over 6 foot. Figs are fast growing, so not only am I a wildlife manager and we do the stuff up on the land up in Northeast Texas, but I love fruit and just growing things. So wanted to do a different type of video today just to kind of show some of the things that we're growing here at the house. This is a brown turkey fig. Like I said, a lot of these figs I'm going to be selling cuttings from. And this is a Capa de Corp, I believe. This one here is called a Smith fig. Down there is an Olympian. I got so many different fig trees, different varieties. This is the striped one, the Panache fig. And of course I got citrus trees. This is a lemon, peach trees, pomegranate trees. Back there I got turmeric, and I got a lot of ginger and stuff like that. This little tree here is called a gumi berry. It grows a lot of berries. That's sweet and tart. That's a little apple tree. I'm probably gonna pull that up, because this is a planter. I started growing different things in here. It's an 8 by 4 foot planter, that's 2 feet high. And I was growing veggies in here, and I temporarily put some trees in here to plant out in the fall, but I like the way some are growing, and since I got shade tolerant things growing in here like the turmeric, they can grow in the shade of some of these trees. So I think I'm gonna let this, I planted another apple tree here and it's shooting up through there. These are crab apples, and I'm just gonna let that grow. Same for, like I said, it's a choke cherry back over there somewhere. But this apple tree, I'm going to pull it up and take it up to the property in Frankston by the other apple trees. And got another citrus over there. That's a key lime. But this big tree here, this is moringa. And I had it in pots and it rooted out the pots and it just took over. I mean, it got pretty tall. And so this moringa is probably going to die back over the winter and it'll come back by the roots. So I might get a lot of these leaves and harvest them. If you guys hadn't heard of moringa, look into it and the benefits of it. But yeah, so we got some of everything growing here at the house. So this is another another pomegranate. This next to it that I got planted in this little area here that I put in the front, that's a plum, a Chickasaw plum. Chickasaw plums, got a few of them in here. That cactus I got from our place. I started with one pad when I went turkey hunting on our place up in north of Bracketville, and we like prickly pear fruit. So I started with that one pad down there and planted it earlier this spring, and it's got 5 more pads on top of it that grew. This is a mountain laurel, stuff that I just come across when we're out there hunting on the place. This is an apple from seeds we grew from an apple and some little crab apples in Colorado that we like the taste of. This got some other little cactus in here too that we picked up, but these are more Chickasaw plums. We love Chickasaw plums. I used to eat them growing up in East Texas, and so I planted some of these in the front yard so we can have them. The Chickasaw plums, and another fig. That's a honey fig right there. Hadn't been growing as vigorous as the others. These are blackberries, thornless blackberries. If you guys buy plants and stuff, you probably have seen, this is one of Doyle's thornless blackberry. They was advertising them on, I think I saw it on Facebook, so I decided to get one. And that's a tree, a tangerine tree I pulled out the ground because the freeze hit it that we had last January. So I pulled it out the ground, and I got a greenhouse I'm gonna set up and put stuff like that, my citrus in it. And this here, a Barbados cherry. This is another thornless blackberry. This is a prime arc blackberry, thornless blackberry. It's supposed to make good sweet blackberries. More figs, Violet de Bordeaux. That is it's starting to leaf back out. This here is a little cherry plum tree. Those cherry plum they sell at HEB, for those of y'all that's in Texas and may have tried them. I grew this from some of the seed a couple of years ago, and it been in the ground and it wasn't doing good in the ground because at the corner of our yard over here, when it rains, and we got a long period of rain, it holds water and it was saturated. So I dug it out and put it in a pot, and now it's budding back out and doing better. I had to put a fence around this. This is asparagus we got growing up on the porch, but the dang turkeys kept tramping it down. That's a raspberry I put in there. This is a avocado tree here. And these are my cherry trees. This is a Le Pen's cherry. It's supposed to be able to fruit in zone 9. And I know people say that cherries, it's too hot down here in Texas for cherries to produce. But these Le Pen's are supposed to thrive in zone 9. And this has been doing the best at all of the cherry trees that I have ordered and grown. So I'm going to keep it here in the pot. I'm going to up pot this. This is probably a 15-gallon pot that's in. and I'm going to up pot it into a 30 and keep that one. But the one next to it, it kind of struggled through the summer, drop leaves, but it's still alive and doing all right. But because of the heat, it dropped leaves. This is a Rainier cherry, and I'm going to take this up to the property in East Texas. That's in Zone 8. They can thrive in Zone 8. I actually know people that's growing cherries up there not too far from where we are, and they get fruit on them. So it's cooler up there in the wintertime, and they'll get enough chill hours. So I took a bean cherry yesterday and planted it when we went to harvest chestnuts. And so I'm going to take this up next week when we go harvest and plant this Rainier next to the bean cherry. And hopefully we'll start getting cherries up there. Like I said, we grow all kind of things over here at the house. And so this is just some stuff. That's a chinkapin tree right there. Anybody that knows what a chinkapin is. Been having that in the pot for years. Got some more moringa just popped up. It's growing in the pot with an apple tree that I was going to plant up on the property. But these here are blueberries. I got a weed in that pot. Blueberries, a couple of blueberries. This is a gooseberry. So I got gooseberries growing down here in Texas. That's a Pixwell, and I forgot what that, Hinamaki or something, this other one. And in the heat of the summer, this Hinamaki drops some leaves off, but it's growing them back as we cool down. So I'm growing things in Texas that we ain't supposed to be able to grow because it's supposed to be too hot here. But I even got a horseradish growing back there, and heck, I got that all around the house. More chinkapins, more chestnuts. These some young chestnuts I'm going to take and plant next week when I go up to the property. And I'm actually going to sell some of these chestnuts. I got some other ones that's been in the pot a couple of years. I'm going to sell some of these chestnuts because I got so many on the property, and I got some other varieties that I want to plant on our property. So I got some that's got a lot of European and Chinese mixed with a little American in them. And then I got some that's mostly American from a friend of mine named Don Kynes. He's at I think it's West Virginia, and Mountain State Chestnuts. And so he sent me some to plant this year because he sent me some years back, and they are thriving. He wanted to see how they did in Texas. And so the few of them that did survive, because we had some drought years, I came across one the other day, and I went to clear around it. So he sent some more for me to plant. But yeah, got gooseberries, and that's a chinkapin over there. Back there, that's Turk's cap. So we got a little bit of everything growing here in the yard. Those are pears. That's a Bartlett. This is a pineapple pear. And of course, that's a Loquat. For those that's maybe up north, it's a little fruit. My wife loves them, so I got a tree, a little Loquat tree. Put it in the yard. Has something ripening and growing all seasons. Those are fruit in the springtime. So usually when I'm getting ready to go turkey hunt in March, April, the Loquats are ready. And after that, you know, we'll have berries and figs and all that kind of stuff. I got grapevines on the fence over there, muscadines. It's another plum tree, American plum over there. But muscadines, white grapes, table grapes, all of that kind of stuff. More blackberries over here as well. And this is I forgot that red table grape. I got a train, and I'm gonna put a wire down this fence. More chestnut trees. I'm gonna probably take a tree out of each pot because there's a few trees in there. I'm gonna stick some in the ground in East Texas, and I'm gonna sell the rest of them. So that's a little hurt aspen tree back there that I bought when I was in Colorado. More chestnut trees. I think some of these are like some of the chestnut Chinese varieties, like King or something like that. And then I think I got some black satins and other Chinese varieties. This is a good size one I'm going to plant in East Texas. And like I said, some of these others, I'm just going to sell them because I already got some of these growing down there. And so, like I said, I've been having a lot of people ask about it, but I just wanted to do a quick video about some of the stuff we growing here at the house. Usually I'm up on the property in East Texas, and like I said, I tried to do a live yesterday and I couldn't because the signal down in the bottom. I was trying to show the pawpaw trees and how tall they was growing out there, but I couldn't get a good signal down there to go live. So I recorded a little video that I uploaded on the channel. It was pretty quick, so nothing special. If you guys want to see what the pawpaw trees look like, you can go look at those videos. I got blueberries over here. 3 big blueberry plants. We got a lot of berries off of them. It's thick at it, man. I got everything growing. So some stuff I'm gonna go plant up on the property in East Texas, and some stuff is just here for us to feast on. So we like the berries, all types of berries and figs. I actually got a fig tree growing up on the property in East Texas behind the old homestead. It's a brown turkey. And if I get doubles of these, I might take some more up there. Because like I said, one day if we settle up there, then we already had this stuff growing on the land up there. But just wanted to do a quick update just to show some of the things that we growing. Maybe one day I'll go back there and show the animals. Y'all probably heard the turkeys gobbling back there and the sheep screaming and begging. One day I'll do stuff like show some of that stuff. But and hopefully I get out there and get to do some hunting this year, and then we can do some hunting videos. I got property that I can hunt, and I seldom get the chance to do it. But anyway, just wanted to show some stuff, some updates on what we was doing. Look at that mullein over there. Got that mullein in Arizona, and went and I found a big patch of mullein on our place up in East Texas. So a lot of benefits for mullein, especially with respiratory stuff. But yeah, we just, of course I'm a plant guy. I'm an outdoor guy, but I'm a plant guy. So we grow a lot of different stuff here. And thank you guys for tuning in. Stephen and Turan, thank you for joining me on today. Just giving a brief tour. Like I said, we got other stuff back there. I got a huge garden in the back, but it got overtaken this summer by the weeds. So the sheep back there, I let them have the rest of what was in there, and so they can eat that grass down so I can plant for the fall. But yeah, I'm probably gonna do other videos like this, and just show some of the stuff as figs ripen. We got some figs starting to ripen on that tree right there. And like I said, some of the other ones are coming in. But just wanted to do an update. Like I said, and maybe show some stuff one day, collecting chicken eggs. We got a lot of chickens in there. And so this is why we kind of moved on the outskirts, so we can be able to do this stuff where we were once upon a time in Houston. We couldn't do that. And that's why I don't like HOAs, because I don't like nobody telling me what I can grow or what I could have, as opposed to, I mean, I'm the one paying the bills. And so they're not paying them for me. So I'm a old country boy, and this is just what I like to do. It's kind of what I grew up with, and so this is why we moved on the outskirts, and so we can grow what we want, raise what we want, and Lord has just blessed us to be able to do stuff like this and have stuff and have the property up there where I've been planting on that property in East Texas for the last, maybe 10, 12 years. So that's why some of the chestnut trees up there are so big, because we was planting for a while, and we getting nice crops now. So at the start of this video, you'll see some of the ones in the tailgate of the truck that we harvested. We're going to go back next week and harvest a lot more, because some of them are starting to fall. There was a lot of green ones. We might have chestnuts falling into October. I don't know. But I'm going to go up there and make a trip every week to harvest some chestnuts. So anybody want to buy chestnuts, you could find our Facebook page, Tanner Hill Chestnuts. And I already got a lot of people putting in requests for chestnuts. But anyway, just wanted to bring a quick update of what we're doing out here in our neck of the woods. And thank you guys for watching. God bless you.